On a stormy night, Emily found herself alone in an old, abandoned manor. The wind howled through the broken windows, and the sound of thunder echoed through the empty halls. As she explored the manor, she stumbled upon a dusty old diary. The pages were yellowed with age, and the handwriting was barely legible. She began to read, and a chill ran down her spine. The diary belonged to a girl named Lily, who had lived in the manor many years ago. Lily wrote about strange occurrences and eerie noises that haunted the manor every night. Suddenly, Emily heard a faint whisper behind her. She turned around, but there was no one there. Her heart raced as she continued to read the diary, feeling an unseen presence watching her. The diary revealed that Lily had mysteriously disappeared one night, and her body was never found. Emily felt a cold breeze brush past her, and the candle she was holding flickered and went out. In the darkness, Emily heard footsteps approaching. She tried to move, but her body was frozen with fear. The footsteps grew louder, and she could feel a cold hand on her shoulder. Emily screamed and dropped the diary. The room was suddenly filled with an eerie glow, and she saw the ghostly figure of a young girl standing before her. The ghostly figure whispered, "Help me find peace." Emily, trembling with fear, nodded and promised to help. The ghost slowly faded away, leaving Emily alone in the dark room. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily spent the next few days searching the manor for clues. She discovered hidden passages and long-forgotten secrets that revealed the tragic history of the manor. Finally, Emily found Lily's remains hidden in a secret room. She gave Lily a proper burial, and the ghostly presence in the manor was finally at peace. Emily left the manor, never to return. However, as Emily walked away from the manor, she heard a distant whisper carried by the wind. "Thank you." Emily looked back, but the manor stood silent and dark, as if it had never been haunted. From that night on, Emily was never the same. She could still feel the cold hand on her shoulder and hear the ghostly whispers in her dreams. The experience haunted her, a reminder of the haunted manor's secrets. Emily began to experience strange phenomena in her own home. Objects would move on their own, and she often felt like she was being watched. The terror from the manor had followed her. Determined to find a way to stop the haunting, Emily researched ancient rituals and spoke to local historians. She discovered that the manor was built on cursed land, and the spirits of the restless dead roamed freely. Emily decided to return to the manor with the intention of performing a ritual to cleanse the land. She gathered the necessary items and prepared herself for a final confrontation with the spirits. On the night of the ritual, Emily entered the manor with a sense of dread. The air was thick with tension, and she could hear whispers all around her. She began to chant the ancient incantations. As she chanted, the spirits grew restless. Shadows moved in the corners of her vision, and the temperature dropped. Emily felt a presence trying to stop her, but she continued with determination. The room began to shake, and Emily could hear the anguished cries of the spirits. She closed her eyes and focused on the incantations, willing the spirits to find peace and leave the manor. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room, and the shadows retreated. Emily opened her eyes to see the spirits dissolving into the light, their anguished faces turning peaceful. Emily felt a weight lift off her shoulders as the spirits were released from their torment. The manor, once filled with darkness and fear, now felt serene and calm. As she left the manor for the final time, Emily glanced back and saw the ghostly figure of Lily standing in the doorway, smiling. Emily knew that she had done the right thing. Back home, Emily began to write about her experience in a new diary. She hoped that by sharing her story, she could help others who might face similar hauntings. Years passed, and the legend of the haunted manor became a source of fascination for many. Emily's story was told and retold, a reminder of the power of courage and compassion.